If you started a new business and it's not making revenue, but of course you need to fund that new business, then this video is one you need to watch.
I'm in my bag now, no time for feelings, yeah, I ain't sad now. Gave you free game and you did nothing, now you're mad how? Got it off the muscle, I ain't have to keep no doors down. The one selling out, ask for keys to their mama house, it's up now. On a new way, so yeah, it's up, now they up now. They done slept too long, it's time to show them, now they doubted me. Had their own limits on all that I can be, they clocking me. Wanna know what's next, now they watching me.
I'm Star Ericka, CEO of The Millionaire Table. On this channel, we navigate life's challenges. We learn how to get a bag, how to grow a bag, and how to keep a bag. Now, this is a long, well overdue video because I feel like all the gurus tell y'all that you don't need revenue and all that kind of stuff. Just put your stated income on your application and then everything goes well. But when you are filing bankruptcy because your business didn't make the money that you put on that application and all this kind of stuff, and your business never ever grew really, now you bit more than you can chew. So we're going to just cut the crap. When it comes down to funding your business, I always tell people start with preparing your credit first so that you're able to get personal funding at the bare minimum. One way to fund your business is with your job. Everyone tells you to quit your 9-to-5 and they tell you to quit it way too fast. When you are building your empire, sometimes you have to over grind in order to get where you're trying to go. When you quit your 9-to-5, that is lessening your income. Now, when your business starts making money and you're starting to make more money in your business than you is your job, then of course, quit your job. You're making more income, but do not quit your job if you don't have a plan on how you're going to supplement that income. Now, if your business starts making a little bit of money and you're starting to feel like you have to pick and choose between your business and you're missing out on money because of your job, if your job is in the way of your money, and I mean your bag, go ahead and quit. Go ahead and quit. Quit the job and go ahead and run that business full time. But until your business is actually thoroughly thriving, do not quit that job. Your 9-to-5 can be a source of funding for your business. 2, your business can fund itself. Your business has to start generating revenue before you can start applying for business credit and all that to expand. You need to make sure you already have a profitable business so that when you do start growing and get your business credit and all that, you're able to pay the people their money back. You cannot use other people's money in hopes of everything going well and you go run up those credit cards and you start having a whole lot of debt and now you're stuck with credit card debt and no way to pay it back. This is why I tell people, do not go and get business credit until your business is actively making money so that you can pay other people their money back. I am very big on OPM, but I'm also big on personal credit. Your personal credit can be a third factor in growing your business. So first, your job, your 9-to-5. 2, your business funding itself. 3, your personal credit. Now, when it comes down to starting a business, your personal credit, you're already going to be able to get credit cards and stuff like that because you have a job. So you have that income that you can put on your credit card applications, and now you have credit cards and credit limits for you to use. That does not mean that you go get approved for $5,000 and go invest $4,500 of that money into your business. No, because now you're putting more liability than you are assets into your business. I always tell people, start small and go at your own pace. If you know, like you're going to take risks because you're going to have to take risks in order to have a business. You're going to take risks. You may not always make your money back, but you better sure have a way and a plan on how you're going to generate revenue in order to pay this money back. Do not go swiping your credit cards without a plan on how you're going to pay it back. Because even if you have to pay the minimum for a while until you're able to really make money to pay it, pay down the balances, then you need to make sure you have money to do that. You don't want to take money out of your family's mouth, your household, putting your rent money onto your credit cards. You don't want to go into debt too fast when it comes down to growing a business, because I'm telling you, that first year in business, it could be your best year or it could be your worst year. Normally and usually your first year in business, you're going to pay out more money than you're going to make, in hopes that your second year, you have it at least somewhat together to where it's profitable. However, if you start this business and you get off and you start off and everything, and you're so far deep into debt, it's going to be hard to climb out of debt while you're slowly rising and elevating in your business. So if we want to recap, the first way to fund your business can be your 9-to-5. The second way to fund your business can be your business itself. Your third way to fund your business can be your personal credit and making sure you have personal credit limits. And then fourth, Once you are established, once your business is starting making money, you have a few months bank statements that can back you up, go ahead and start applying for business credit cards. Because at that time, now you can start finding 0% APR cards that are for your business and not just your personal. Now you don't have that debt on your, so if you haven't bought your house or anything yet, you don't have that debt of you starting your business lingering on your credit cards, weighing down your debt to income ratio, when it can just be on your business, separate from your personal income, separate from your personal debt, and you're able to do the things that you want to do. Because in the end of the day, it's all fun and games when you are an entrepreneur, you're making money, you're taking trips. But I feel like people don't talk about the other side of business when you're failing and you're not doing that well this month or this week or the last few months. And now you are pinching pennies just to keep the business running. That's when it's not as profitable. That's when you kind of need to step back, regroup. And not to say, I'm telling you, you can make $1 million your first year, and then your second year you can make 50,000. Things change. That's why you need to have money management skills. You need to know when you are investing into your business, you're taking a risk that you may not make this money back. So that means don't go putting all your eggs in one basket. Now, I would say if you got a $2,000 budget, I wouldn't put all $2,000 of that budget into commercials. I would put maybe $600-700 into commercials, maybe a couple $100 into like production for reels and in short form content. Maybe I'll put some into postcards and door tags to get it out there. Maybe I'll put some into my marketing tools like text message marketing, email marketing, and email lists and automations. So that way my business can generate and flow in my absence. Like I would divvy up when I'm investing into my business. So I would recommend you doing the same. And it all depends on what type of business you start. You may be starting a service business and you may need softwares and stuff like that. Can you do the things you need to do without those softwares? Are those softwares necessary right now? Or can you start without them? For example, with me, before I had all my softwares, automations and all of that, when I started doing credit, before I had like a team and everything, I literally had everyone's Credit Karma logins and all that kind of stuff. That was building trust. They were sending me Credit Karma logins, their socials, their IDs, everything that I needed to repair their credit. Now, granted, I did not, of course, I did not have a team at that time. So I was personally doing everything. Like I was the customer service. I was doing the credit. I was doing all of that. Once I got a team, I stopped, we don't take socials. We don't take full socials. We don't take pictures of socials. We don't do any of that stuff no more. But that was at that time. I did not have a team originally. So my team was an upgrade. My softwares was an upgrade. My systems was an upgrade. All of that stuff was upgrades over time as my business grew. But in the beginning, I was doing the manual work. I was writing out the letters. I was printing out the letters. I was going to the post office every day. I had to buy letters. I had to buy envelopes, stamps. I had to make sure that I properly handled people's information, making sure that it was stored properly, making sure that nobody else had access, to my computers and all my info. Like I had to make sure I had business emails and stuff like that, and just building trust. And everyone can tell you like nothing has ever happened to anyone's information because I made sure that I properly made sure that it was held confidential and that no one else had access to it. So when I did start getting a team and hire overseas and all that stuff at that time, I didn't require any of that anymore. The only thing we required is like, your proof of address, stuff like that, your ID. But other than that, like we don't even take full social anymore. Your last four and you go from there, so that's why I said things get better over time. You kind of have to start with what you have and then go from there. You do not have to start at the top. You do not have to start at convenience. I was the credit specialist at the time. I was the customer service, customer support, billing, running people down, sending manual invoices. I didn't even have a way for you to like sign up on my website. I had to manually create an invoice. I think I sent out about 450 invoices before I ever had a system for you to be able to go on and enroll. Like it was a lot. I was the escalation team. I handled the disputes. I handled every part of the business. Now I do nothing. I wrote a book and I'm done. So a lot has changed in the last 4 years. I have a team now. I have a personal assistant. They edit my videos. They do this. They do that. They make sure things are done right. Like I have a team now that handles my business. But before I had all of that, there was just me. So that's why I tell people when it comes down to funding your business, fund what makes sense. Don't fund convenience at first. Fund what you need to do to get by. Like I said, I was buying stamps. I was buying envelopes. I was making sure that, I was using Gmail at first. I didn't have like a business email and all that stuff. I ended up getting a website, so I ended up doing that eventually. But like I said, I started baby steps. Like I think I really invested maybe $300-$400 to really start my business. Once I made my first like 10K, it was up. Then I made 20K and 30K and 40K and everything changed. But I like that first year was a great year for me. Unlike some others, like, that don't make it that far in your first year, and then my second year was good. Like sometimes after that first year, you're a one-hit wonder and it's not as well. My second year was actually better than my first year. And then, so forth. And then I had a drought where I got pregnant. I got sick. I couldn't even operate my business anymore. I couldn't do anything. And I literally would have been off since 2022, April. And it's February 2024. So almost the last 2 years. And that comes with money management, properly managing money when I made it the most. So that way, when times where I didn't make as much, I wasn't hurting as much as I could have been because I had money management skills and I didn't bite off more than I could chew. Now, do I have credit card debt and stuff? Yes. I invested. I lost money. I did Airbnb. I did all kinds of things that I didn't like in the end, and I've done a lot of things. I have taken about a lot. Let's just say a lot. I might have taken 6 figures in losses over the last 4 years, but I've learned from them. And that's why I tell people, like, you have to take risks and you're not going to always make your money back. That's why you have to know what you're doing. Get a business coach, get a mentor, get someone that's going to understand business so they can help guide you so that you don't make pointless mistakes. That's what a coach is for you not to make those mistakes. You don't get a coach just to vent to. You get a coach to tell you what you shouldn't do, tell them what you want, tell them what your plans are a little bit and trust them. And then let them tell you, and guide you on, okay, you should go that route. Okay, maybe don't do this and don't do that. That's what a coach is for. That's what a mentor is for. But anyways, guys, I hope this video was helpful in helping you fund your business, your brand new business. I wish you all the best on your business endeavors. If you need anything, definitely contact me at www.startericka.com. I do have one-on-ones. I am very much for the business owners, male, female, whatever. I love to see people elevate and grow. I don't care what you're doing in life. As long as you're doing something with your life, I don't care if you work a job and be a millionaire at the same time in your business. Do what works for you. Do not let people make you feel like you can't be successful because you have a 9-to-5, because that is not true. I quit my 9-to-5 because it was in the way, but I will go work in the drop of a dime because listen, these 4 walls get boring sometimes. I have my assistants are away in the Philippines. I don't have people that are here right here to talk to me every day. Yeah, it gets boring. We're entrepreneurs and bosses and successful people. We're not investing every day. We're not going on trips every day, especially if your friends and all of them, they're not entrepreneurs. They work hard. They grind. They go to work, Everybody, if your whole circle's not entrepreneurs and you don't have people to go on these trips with you and take these, it's not as fun. So trust me. And then when you're losing money by yourself unless you invest it with somebody else. So like I said, you just learn business as you go and have some grace with yourself. And I don't care if you got to drink a Red Bull and stay up to 2-3 o'clock in the morning like I used to, do it. Because I just drank a Red Bull tonight. And I'm going to stay up tonight because I ain't did it in a long time. Like, we sometimes get so successful that we forget where we come from. We forget how it started. We forget the grind because money and stuff start flowing so easy. We're not as motivated to grind no more. I miss that sometimes. So I would say don't get too caught up in the hype. Just grow your business. And as your business grows, grow the other people's money, grow the credit, grow the funds so that you have capital and you're not just using your business funds. You might have to use it at first, but that's why you grow and you get your personal credit good so that you're able to get business credit. Because I promise you, yes, you can start building your business credit without your personal credit. But when it comes down to getting the bank's money, your personal credit is going to matter. I don't care what the gurus told you. It's going to matter. But anyways, make sure you follow me on all platforms at Star Ericka. That is StarEricka. And make sure you follow me as well at The Millionaire Table. If you haven't already, check out Suddenly Still Podcast. It's right on this channel and also on all major platforms that podcasts are on. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and make sure that you watch the videos when you are notified that I posted a video. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, millionaires. Have a great one.
Stepping on their neck, yeah, I'm going for the jugular. Steady flexing muscle, boy, you weak, get your paper. You better